Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera journey through the familiar jungle, sunlight dappling through the canopy. Mowgli's youthful curiosity is ignited as he stumbles upon a stone structure consumed by nature's relentless embrace. With eager hands, Mowgli uncovers the secrets etched into the ancient stones, revealing intricate carvings beneath the vines. Baloo's stomach rumbles, his thoughts drifting towards the promise of lunch, oblivious to the mystery unfolding. Bagheera's keen senses detect something beyond the ordinary, a significance that resonates deep within the jungle's heart. Mowgli, puzzled, asks, "What is this place? I've never seen anything like it." In the heart of the ruined city, crumbling buildings stand as silent sentinels of a bygone era, their surfaces adorned with moss-covered statues. Sunlight filters through gaps in the decaying structures, casting eerie shadows that dance across the scene. Mowgli marvels at the architecture, his fingers tracing the weathered stones with reverence. They discover an ancient map, its faded ink hinting at a hidden chamber. Deep beneath the ruins, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera step into a hidden chamber, the air heavy with the dust of ages. Suddenly, a holographic projector flickers to life, casting an ethereal glow as the city founders' ghostly images appear. Bagheera warns, "Some knowledge is best left buried, Mowgli." Baloo yawns, "Is there a comfy spot to nap in here? All this history is making me sleepy." In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera revel in a moment of carefree joy by their familiar watering hole. Mowgli tests his limits, scaling a towering tree with agile ease. Baloo embodies pure bliss as he lazily floats in the cool water, humming a cheerful tune. Bagheera watches over them with a patient smile, his eyes reflecting deep affection. Baloo playfully splashes Mowgli, the water droplets shimmer like jewels in the sunlight. Bagheera warns, "Careful, little cub, do not attract unwanted attention." Following an ominous tremor, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera uncover an ancient city's hidden entrance, veiled behind a cascading waterfall. Mowgli, driven by insatiable curiosity, ventures into the vine-choked entrance, while Baloo hesitates and Bagheera remains vigilant. Bagheera's senses sharpen, detecting an unsettling aura. This place, it feels different. Deep within the ruins, Mowgli discovers a stone tablet adorned with cryptic symbols, hinting at forgotten secrets. Moonlight spills through the ruined temple, casting long, eerie shadows as Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera venture deeper. Ancient murals come to life in the dim light, revealing the city's inhabitants and their forgotten technologies. A chilling growl echoes through the temple, disrupting the silence. Glimmering in the darkness, a pair of glowing eyes pierce the shadows, sending shivers down their spines. Mowgli stands firm, his voice echoing in the temple's ruins. "Who's there?" The eerie silence returns, broken only by the distant whisper of the wind, as the glowing eyes remain fixed, watching. Under the scorching sun, the watering hole is reduced to a muddy puddle, a stark reminder of nature's harsh reality. Gaunt animals gather, their anxious eyes betraying their desperation as they vie for a chance at the dwindling water. Baloo attempts to lighten the heavy atmosphere with a clumsy joke, but his words fail to lift the spirits of the parched creatures. Mowgli observes the growing animosity between the different groups, his brow furrowed with concern for the thirsty animals. From the shadows, Shere Khan watches, a sinister smile playing on his scarred lips as he anticipates exploiting the chaos. Tension simmers as desperation takes hold. The fate of the jungle hangs in the balance. In the heart of the jungle cave, torchlight dances across the damp walls, casting long shadows on Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera as they huddle together, the weight of the drought pressing down on them. Bagheera's voice cuts through the heavy silence. "There is an old legend, a hidden spring deep within Ganash's territory." Baloo shifts, unease twisting his features as he questions Bagheera's sanity. "Ganash? Are you crazy? That giant porcupine is more trouble than he's worth. We should stay away from him." Mowgli stands tall, the flickering firelight reflected in his determined eyes. "We have to try, Baloo. We can't just stand by and watch everyone suffer." The weight of Mowgli's words hangs in the air, challenging them all to act. Mowgli cautiously ventures into Ganash's territory, a realm guarded by thorny vines and dense thickets. He navigates the treacherous terrain, whispering to birds and tracking paw prints, narrowly avoiding hidden pitfalls. In a clearing, Nash stands guard, his quills as sharp as spears. "Leave now, man-cub, before you become another scar on this land." Mowgli pleads, "Please, Ganash, I know about the drought. The jungle is dying. We only ask for a share of the spring." Ganash challenges Mowgli, "Prove it. Show me that they will respect the jungle, and I will consider sharing the spring. Fail, and you all face my quills." Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy as Mowgli, agile and free, leaps through the trees, mimicking Baloo's carefree movements. Baloo lumbers below, his voice booming with clumsy advice, while Bagheera watches from afar, concern etched in his gaze. The tranquility shatters as Viper leads a pack of jackals in a sudden snarling ambush surrounding Mowgli and his friends. Viper's voice drips with menace as he confronts Mowgli. "Look what we have here, a man, cub trying to be a wolf. What place do you think you have in this jungle?" Deep within the ancient ruins, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera find themselves amidst weathered stones and creeping vines. Baloo's off-key melody struggles to lighten the heavy atmosphere, but Bagheera reveals Viper is working for a larger threat, a rogue elephant named Tusker, who seeks to control the jungle's water source. With newfound resolve, Mowgli rises, declaring, "We have to protect our home." In Mowgli's eyes, a spark ignites as a daring plan begins to form, envisioning the ruins as a network of traps and diversions. The jungle awakens with the first light as Tusker and his band confront Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera amidst the misty dawn. Mowgli, with a determined glint in his eyes, leads Tusker into a cunningly disguised trap, using his deep knowledge of the terrain. Baloo and Bagheera ferociously defend Mowgli, their bravery a shield against the approaching danger. As the earth trembles, Mowgli declares with conviction, "The jungle belongs to all of us." The clash echoes through the jungle as the battle intensifies, the fate of their home hanging in the balance. In the heart of the jungle ruins, Mowgli and Baloo venture into a forgotten realm. Mowgli's curiosity is ignited by a weathered stone wall, its secrets veiled by thick vines. He uncovers strange carvings, recognizing symbols from Bagheera's tales of the jungle's ancient past. "Baloo, look at this!" Mowgli exclaims, shaking the bear awake with urgent excitement. Baloo groggily responds, What is it, kid? Can't a bear get some shut-eye?" Mowgli's words spark Baloo's interest. "Treasure, you say? Now you're talking. Lead the way, kid." In the heart of the cave, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera gather around a crackling fire, their faces flickering in the dancing shadows. Bagheera, his voice a somber rumble, cautions, "This city is heavily guarded by traps and guardians. We must proceed with caution." Baloo, eyes gleaming with avarice, dismisses the warning with a careless wave. "Riches await us. What could possibly go wrong?" The tense silence shatters as the distinct sound of approaching footsteps echoes through the cave. In the heart of a forgotten city, Mowgli, Baloo, Bagheera, Vic, and Sly stand amidst crumbling ruins, where nature reclaims stone and shadows dance ominously. A sudden earth-shattering tremor rips through the city as Vic and Sly unwittingly trigger an ancient trap. Dust and debris fill the air as Mowgli finds himself isolated, separated from his loyal companions, Baloo and Bagheera. In the dim light, Mowgli comes face to face with a colossal cobra, scales shimmering like 1,000 emeralds. The cobra rises, its voice echoing through the ruins. "Speak the riddle, solve the quest, reveal the wisdom in your breast." At the edge of the jungle, Mowgli's longing gaze lingers on the distant human village, a basket of fruit in his hand. Baloo lumbers up, his massive shadow enveloping Mowgli, a stark reminder of Mowgli's divided loyalties. Baloo's voice rumbles through the jungle. "You spend too much time looking at the village, little cub. The jungle misses you." Mowgli turns, his expression a mix of affection and resolve, as he replies, "The village is my home too, Baloo. I have responsibilities there." Mowgli is torn between two worlds. Baloo watches Mowgli. In the heart of the human village, a warm fire casts flickering shadows as Mowgli sits, a storm of concern brewing on his brow. The village elder speaks with grave concern. "A rogue tiger, the exiled brother of Shere Khan, encroaches upon our hunting grounds." Villagers murmur in fear, their whispers painting a grim picture of the formidable beast lurking in the shadows. Mowgli rises, his young face hardening with resolve. "I can help. I know the jungle. I can track it." In the heart of the dense jungle, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera venture deeper, their senses alert for any trace of the rogue tiger. A heartbreaking discovery, a lone human child, lost and whimpering, separated from his hunting party. Mowgli's face reflects inner turmoil, torn between his loyalty to the jungle and the undeniable pull of his human roots. Bagheera's stern voice breaks the silence. "Mowgli, you must choose, the jungle or the village. You cannot protect both." Mowgli makes a resolute decision to protect both, a plan forming in his mind to lead the tiger away from the village and the vulnerable child. At the village edge, Mowgli walks slowly, a solitary figure on the periphery of human life. He stops, drawn to the sound of children's laughter, yet separated by an invisible wall of unfamiliarity. Villagers cast sidelong glances, their suspicion a palpable barrier, their distrust etching lines of division. Young Ranjan takes a hesitant step forward, defying the unspoken warnings. "Stay away from him," Ranjan's mother whispers, her words unheard yet understood, as Mowgli remains an outsider, forever longing for a connection just beyond his reach. Inside the small hut, Mowgli sits, struggling to grasp the human customs Mesua tries to teach him. Mesua reassures him, "You are one of us now, Mowgli. You belong here." Mowgli remains unconvinced as a howl pierces the night. Mowgli recognizes the call instantly. It is Akela. Under the jungle's watchful canopy, fireflies dance as Mowgli meets with Akela, the weight of the night pressing heavily on them. Akela, his aged fur telling tales of time, lowers his head, his voice grave as he warns Mowgli of a looming threat. "You have a duty to protect the jungle," Akela declares, his words echoing in the stillness, a heavy burden placed on young shoulders. Mowgli listens, his brow furrowed with conflict, torn between two worlds as the shadow of Shere Khan's brother darkens the jungle's edge. As Mowgli turns toward the distant lights of the village, his heart is heavy, his promise a fragile thread against the encroaching darkness. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera step into the heart of ancient jungle ruins, where emerald vines weave through crumbling stone. Amidst the ruins, Mowgli discovers a tattered doll, its touch unleashing a torrent of forgotten memories. As vivid flashbacks overwhelm Mowgli, Baloo's attempt to lighten the mood is overshadowed by Bagheera's grave warning. "Mowgli, what is it? What did you see? Remember, the jungle is our home now. These ruins hold memories best left undisturbed. Tread carefully, little brother." Baloo's attempt to lighten the mood is overshadowed by Bagheera's grave warning. "Tread carefully, little brother." In the heart of the wolf den, shadows flicker as Mowgli struggles with inner turmoil, his rest disturbed by visions he cannot grasp. Raksha watches over Mowgli with deep concern, her protective instincts on full display. Akela, the pack's wise leader, observes with a knowing gaze, understanding the burdens Mowgli carries. Mowgli cries out, "I see faces, hear voices. They're not like ours. I don't understand. Where do I belong?" Akela reassures Mowgli. "The past is a river, Mowgli. It flows, but we cannot swim against its current. Dwell not on what was, but on what is and what will be." Beneath the emerald canopy of the bamboo forest, Shere Khan confronts Jorah, their rivalry igniting the simmering tension of the jungle. Jorah's ambition glints in his eyes, challenging the reign of the mighty Shere Khan. From the shadows, Mowgli observes, his heart torn between two worlds, as younger wolves gather, sensing the impending conflict. Mowgli, with a plan forming in his mind, prepares to expose Jorah's treachery, determined to protect Shere Khan and reaffirm his bond with the wolf pack. Dawn breaks over the jungle, painting the canopy in hues of gold and emerald as Mowgli soars through the trees. Baloo lazily scratches his back against a massive tree, a picture of contentment in the tranquil morning. From his perch high above, Bagheera watches over them, his gaze sharp and ever vigilant. Mowgli's cheerful voice rings through the air. "Morning, Baloo. Morning, Bagheera." Baloo responds with a booming chuckle. "Morning, little cub. Another beautiful day in paradise." In a deforested clearing, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera step into devastation. Uprooted trees litter the landscape, a heavy silence broken only by the frantic scattering of terrified animals. Mowgli's innocent confusion pierces the heavy air. "What happened here? Where did all the trees go?" Baloo's grim words echo the harsh reality. "Humans, they're taking our home." In a vibrant jungle clearing, Mowgli stands tall, a beacon of defiance against the encroaching threat. Towering elephants and fierce wolves mingle with nimble monkeys, their collective gaze fixed upon the boy who dares to unite them. "We cannot let the humans destroy our home. We must stand together and protect the jungle." Mowgli's impassioned plea echoes through the humid air. A chorus of roars erupts as the animals unite, their voices blending into a symphony of defiance. Bagheera steps forward, his sleek black fur gleaming in the sunlight, his voice a promise of unwavering support. "Mowgli is right. We will defend our territory." Sunlight paints the jungle clearing as Mowgli dances through the trees, a true child of the wild. Below, Baloo lumbers along, his efforts to keep up a comical display of determination. Bagheera watches with knowing eyes from a high branch, a silent guardian of the jungle's secrets. Mowgli halts, his gaze sharpening as he spots a rare flower hidden in the dense undergrowth. He plucks the vibrant bloom, revealing its healing properties. "This flower, Baloo, it has special properties. The juice from its petals can soothe burns." Under the watchful gaze of the moon, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera venture into the skeletal remains of an ancient civilization, each step echoing with a mix of awe and trepidation. A mischievous troop of monkeys descends from the shadows. Their leader, Kala, approaches with a sly grin, her eyes gleaming with challenge. The air crackles with anticipation as Kala's voice reverberates through the ruins, proposing a game that could alter the very fate of the jungle. "Let's play a game, man-cub. A game that will test your loyalty to the jungle." Kala's challenge hangs heavy, the silence amplifying the stakes. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera exchange glances, the weight of Kala's proposition settling upon them as they prepare to face an uncertain trial. As dawn breaks, Mowgli sits by the river, lost in thought. The river reflects Mowgli's inner turmoil as he contemplates Kala's challenge. Baloo's massive form casts a shadow as he approaches Mowgli with comfort. Baloo reassures Mowgli. The jungle's a part of you, Mowgli. Don't let anyone, not even Kala, tell you different. Baloo urges him, just stay true to yourself and protect what matters most. Mowgli's eyes harden with resolve. He makes a decision. In the uncharted jungle's embrace, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera step into a realm teeming with vibrant life and mystery. Mowgli's excitement is tempered by caution as he navigates the unknown, his every step a blend of jungle wisdom and human ingenuity. Baloo, ever the playful spirit, swats at strange fruits, his carefree antics a stark contrast to Bagheera's watchful gaze. Bagheera remains vigilant, his senses heightened, alert to the unknown presence lurking within the dense foliage. Amidst the vibrant wilderness, they stumble upon ancient ruins, overgrown with vegetation, whispering tales of a forgotten civilization. Sunlight streams through the ancient ruins, illuminating Mowgli as he explores the crumbling archways. Kneeling, Mowgli picks up a weathered map, its edges frayed with age, a broken compass beside it. A strange connection tugs at Mowgli, sparking a curiosity about his human origins. Bagheera warns, "Mowgli, we shouldn't dwell on the past. Shere Khan's threat is ever present." Baloo interrupts. Huh? What's this shiny thing? Under the eerie moonlight, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera find themselves cornered by snarling jackals, their eyes gleaming with malice. Akela steps forward, his scarred eye glinting as he reveals Shere Khan's offer. Shere Khan has offered us territory, rich hunting grounds, in exchange for the man-cub. Mowgli's worry deepens as he questions Akela. Akela, we have always respected the jungle code. Why are you doing this? Bagheera and Baloo stand firm, ready to defend Mowgli at any cost as Bagheera proclaims, "We will not let you take him," and Baloo growls, "You will have to get through us first." Mowgli, agile and carefree, soars through the uncharted jungle, his laughter echoing through the trees. Baloo ambles along below, his jovial spirit undeterred by the unfamiliar surroundings. Baloo, what are humans really like? Are they strange? Mowgli's innocent question hangs in the air, tinged with curiosity and doubt. Bagheera watches Mowgli with a concerned gaze, sensing the boy's growing inner conflict. Amidst the ancient ruins, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera venture into a world swallowed by time and draped in vines. Mowgli, with wide-eyed wonder, traces the ancient carvings, feeling the echoes of a forgotten civilization. A chorus of menacing snarls shatters the silence as Tabaqui leads his pack of jackals from the shadows. Bagheera's voice cuts through the tension. "Tabaqui, leave now. These ruins are not yours to plunder." Tabaqui retorts, his voice laced with greed. "These treasures belong to whoever can take them, and we were here first." The air crackles with impending conflict as the two sides face off amidst the ancient stones. At the riverbank, the first light of dawn kisses the water as Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera stand, finally safe from the jackals. Across the water, a human village beckons, smoke rising, pulling at Mowgli's heart. Baloo warns, "Remember what I told you about humans, Mowgli. It's best to stay away." Bagheera adds, "Mowgli, I understand your curiosity, but be careful. The human world can be a dangerous place for someone like you." Mowgli, a teenager now, moves with the grace of the jungle itself, leaping and swinging through the dense foliage. Baloo lumbers along, struggling to keep pace with Mowgli's boundless energy. Bagheera watches from the shadows, a silent guardian, ever watchful. Mowgli spots poachers laying traps, his expression hardening with purpose. Poachers flee in disarray, their traps abandoned, as the jungle's protectors triumph. In the dimly lit village hut, Mowgli awkwardly joins the villagers, his unease palpable. Ganesh questions Mowgli's true allegiance, casting doubt on his integration. "He may sit with us, eat with us, but can we truly call him one of us? His heart belongs to the jungle." Mowgli stammers, struggling to express his desire to belong. I want to be. I'm trying." Elsa passionately defends Mowgli, highlighting his contributions to the village. "He helped us drive away the jackals. He warned us about the flood. He has proven himself." Bathed in the jungle's dappled sunlight, Bagheera stands vigilant, his sleek fur shimmering. Baloo scratches lazily against a tree as Mowgli listens intently, his brow furrowed with concern. Bagheera's voice cuts through the jungle's tranquility. "Viper is encroaching on our territory, threatening both the jungle animals and the nearby village." Mowgli resolves to protect his home, understanding his unique role between two worlds. United, Mowgli, Baloo, Bagheera, and Elsa gather, faces illuminated by the warm sunlight, ready to confront the looming threat. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli and Baloo journey through the dense canopy. They discover a clearing marred by felled trees, the scent of fresh wood heavy in the air. Baloo's fury rises at the sight of the destruction, his eyes blazing with anger. Mowgli stares at the scene, recognizing the hand of man in the devastation. Within the flickering shadows of the wolf den, Akela's aged presence commands attention as he surveys his pack. Akela's grave voice echoes through the cavern, painting a grim picture of a human poacher's intrusion. Mowgli sits among the wolves, his brow furrowed with concern as the weight of responsibility settles upon him. Bagheera's sleek form interjects, his tone laced with caution as he stresses the need for stealth. Bagheera reminds Mowgli of the cunning and ruthlessness that humans possess, his amber eyes glinting in the dim light. Rana questions Mowgli's loyalties, sowing seeds of doubt within the pack. But can we truly trust him? He is one of them after all. On the riverbank, Mowgli faces Kruger, his eyes blazing with determination. Kruger crouches, his hands setting traps near the muddy riverbank. Mowgli steps forward, his voice ringing with conviction. "These animals have a right to live. Leave them be." Kruger sneers, retorting, "Out of my way, wild child. This is man's business." At the edge of the village, Mowgli struggles with human clothes and farming tools, his brow glistening with sweat. Children watch Mowgli from afar, their whispers a mix of curiosity and suspicion. Mowgli glances towards the jungle, drawn by familiar sounds, a longing in his eyes. Villagers discuss strange tracks near the river, tracks larger than any known beast. Inside the village hut, Mowgli sits alone, his mind haunted by restless thoughts and vivid memories of the jungle. Echoes of Baloo's comforting presence and Bagheera's wise guidance flicker behind his eyelids, stirring a deep longing within him. He reaches under his cot and pulls out a small, worn object, a tangible link to his past and a gift from Bagheera. Clutching the gift tightly, Mowgli finds solace in this connection to his former life, even as a distant voice shatters the night. "It's attacking our livestock, something huge and powerful." Under the cloak of night, Mowgli steps cautiously into the jungle, his bare feet barely disturbing the earth. He follows a trail of strange tracks, a shadow moving silently amongst shadows, guided by his deep connection to the jungle. A gruesome tableau unfolds in a moonlit clearing, injured and lifeless animals twisted in unnatural poses. The tracks lead inexorably towards a dark, ominous cave, radiating an unsettling aura that Mowgli cannot ignore. Torn between fear and duty, Mowgli's resolve hardens as he whispers, "I have to protect them, both the jungle and the village." In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli hones his hunting skills, echoing Baloo's every move. Baloo playfully teases Mowgli, a reminder of their unbreakable bond forged in the wild. Bagheera watches from the shadows, his eyes filled with wisdom and concern as he guides Mowgli's path. Baloo's voice booms through the jungle, a lesson etched in affection. "Remember, little brother, it's not just about strength, but about knowing the jungle." Mowgli's laughter echoes through the clearing, a testament to his joyful embrace of the jungle's teachings. The jungle watches, a silent guardian of Mowgli's growth, under the watchful eyes of his mentors. Mowgli cautiously enters the human village, his eyes wide with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension. Children halt their play, their expressions a blend of wonder and suspicion as they observe the newcomer. Mowgli attempts to join their structured games, mimicking their movements, yet his jungle instincts clash with the rigid order of human society. An elder watches Mowgli from afar, his gaze knowing and compassionate, sensing the turmoil within the boy, and asks, "You walk between two worlds, Mowgli, but where does your heart truly belong?" Under the cloak of night, a new wolf pack led by Raksha invades the jungle, their eyes gleaming with ruthless intent. Shere Khan appears, his presence a challenge to the encroaching wolves. A tense standoff begins, the air thick with unspoken threats and simmering aggression. Shere Khan's dominance is challenged. "This jungle is mine. Tread carefully, newcomers." The looming conflict threatens the delicate balance of the jungle as the wolves and tiger prepare for confrontation.